Hey everyone, so today we're going to be talking about the Revell Visible V8 engine and one of the issues that I've found that other builders might find a problem as well. So that's the actual unit there in the various stages of build, and this is what I've come across. So generally the kit's not bad. It's a little bit ordinary in terms of some of the castings. I've had to trim a lot of the flash off, and the gears, it's okay, but this is probably the biggest issue I've found when it's together, and you can hear this terrible clicking noise. So the rest of the crank and the rods and the pistons, they all go fine, but when you put the valve train together, it just sounds shocking. Not to mention, you can see how the rods themselves actually bend and on occasion pop out, and it makes this hideous clucking noise, and that's basically because of where the followers go onto the cam. There is such a large amount of play that they bind up and then click over the edge, as you can see there. Anyway, I thought this isn't good enough, and I was a little bit disappointed about that, so I've come up with an alternate method to delete that. So I had to find something that would be about the same diameter as these holes here, so I looked in the scrap, used the one off that. It was about the same size, and there's another one because I need to make 16 of them, of course, so there wasn't going to be enough. So I'll show you what I did next. Now, it doesn't take much to scrape it. You don't have to spend hours doing it, and then I just give it a bit of a touch up with the old sandpaper there. That fits nicely into there, nice and firm, not too tight. New one I made and the old one. So what I'll do now is I will cut that off at the same height, and that's what you'll end up with. Just like that. I also just put a bit of a chamfer on the end so the cam can roll over that easily. And then my next job is to drill a hole. So I just get a piece of wood and drill a hole the same size as the thing. You can push that into there and that'll hold it, and then we go over the drill press. So of course, after we've drilled the hole, we need to find a push rod to put into that. So as it turns out, I had some welding rods hanging around. These are 2mm welding rods. So I'm just going to knock off the flux on the outside, and then we'll cut that to the length that we need. I usually give it a bit extra, that way I can file it down and make sure I get enough clearance, and that will drive that. We'll drive that into the. That's the new one. Okay, so here we have post push rod replacement, and as you can see, it's much smoother and much cleaner, I suppose. There's none of that rattle noise carrying on. All the push rods actually work the valves, rockers. There's no slap in between. You will see that I changed the inlets and exhausts, so they're all the inlets are grey and all the exhausts are black, just because I didn't have enough all of one grey, so I used one black, one grey. So I'm pretty happy with that. all the valves now get a proper movement, whereas previously the push rod would actually bend and you wouldn't get enough actual throw on the rocker itself, and they don't jump off. So here's the finished product that I'll be leaving on my desk. I've motorised it by utilising a spare HVAC controller that I had lying around. So what I did is I just turned the pan into the drive shaft, and then just put an adapter on that, so we can sit that and watch it do its thing all day. Thanks for watching.